Have you ever like gone back to like think about how you were like when you were younger? Especially pertain to like where you were in eighth grade. Like, when I was in eighth grade, a lot of us have Facebook. I can't even bother looking at the things I was saying or the pictures I took. So comfortable, like, damn, like we were really some awkward people. I know I was awkward. Geez, it makes me cringe just thinking about how I was back in the day. Eighth grade sees the directorial debut of Bo Burnham, starring Elsie Fisher, Josh Hamilton, and tells the story of this little girl played by Elsie Fisher, and she's dealing with things that kids go through, while they're in eighth grade. It takes place around the last week of her being in eighth grade, and oh my God, this movie's beautiful. I heard good things about it coming out of Sundance, but I could not tell you how great this movie is. Like, for example, there's things that you go through when you're 13, and there's like the highs and the lows. Like, there's things that Kayla, the main character of this movie, that she goes through that are exciting, and then there's some lows, and it's so great how Bo Burnham is. I don't know how he does it, but he's able to make you feel glad and really happy, and then also like make you feel like crap and also feel empathetic, and it's almost like an allegory as like what life is. Like everybody thinks that life is kind of like this amazing thing, or it's bad. Like life will never be perfect. There will always be a gray area somewhere, and I think it was done so massively well. And one, Elsie Fisher, oh my goodness, Jesus Christ, like she did so well in this movie. I really thought like that was Kayla. I really thought that was a real person. Like, she did so well in this movie. Josh Hamilton's also great as her father. There's also little side characters that you get with kids her age that she has to kind of deal with, that like it felt so real. Like, it's like I don't even know how he was able to get all these character performances out of all these people. I'm talking about Bo Burnham. Speaking of Bo Burnham, this guy's crazy. Like, this script, right now is should get nominated for best screenplay, like easy, and it's not even close. It's the screenplay so amazing. The dialogue is great. The character beats are so great. The character moments are so true and so genuine. Like, it doesn't make any sense, like how one person could actually make a movie so realistic. Like, I know I say there are movies that just feel real, like Call Me by Your Name. This one felt so real. Bo Burnham, the way he's able to use the camera to kind of like show you, like you kind of see things kind of like through an audience perspective. Like, we almost look like we're looking down as to what's going on, and then we also have shots where we see from a perspective of Kayla's character. Like, we'll see Kayla like talking, and it'll show something else, and then it'll eventually like pan towards her. But what it is showing before we get to Kayla is also matters, because she may be talking about something else that it just, I don't even know how to explain it. You just need to watch it. There's great moments just with Kayla where she does these YouTube videos, and the YouTube videos are kind of for advice, but she herself doesn't follow her own advice, or just, I don't like it. It's crazy how relatable it is, at least to me, because like I would want to be a completely different person than how I was, at least even up to right now, but especially when I was younger. And this movie definitely captures that feeling of Kayla. She wants to be this confident person. She wants to be this great extrovert, but in person, she's an introvert. Like, she doesn't want to talk to anybody. She feels uncomfortable just being around people. And like, I almost like teared up, like how relatable this felt. And like, there's a scene that just happens that it's like literally like the whole theater was on the same page. And this movie was so great, everybody was on the same page. Like, every time we were supposed to feel this emotion, the whole theater felt the emotion. And even when people, like, maybe there's a moment that felt uncomfortable, you hear people laughing like a little bit, because it's so uncomfortable. It's like they're trying to find a different vice as to deal with it. Like, there's a moment that happens, and like me and I was with somebody, and we were holding on to each other. We're like, yo, like, this is like getting intense. And I looked to the person next to me, who was some complete random. We're looking at each other, and we're both on the same page too. Like, this was just like the whole theater was just in sync. And I'm not even talking about no Justin Timberlake. I'm sorry, I take it back. Kayla and her dad also have this really interesting relationship that's just, it's great and it's really human, and the way it resolves, and now it's just great. I'm just a loss of words. Yeah, there's no but with this movie. This movie is actually just over 90 minutes too. It's perfectly short. All in all, Bo Burnham, this is a great debut, man. Writing, directing, Elsie Fisher, Jesus, you are great. Josh Hamilton, you are great. All the side characters acted in this movie that pop up, that have to deal with Kayla's life throughout this week, you are all great. Cinematography is great. Oh, there's also there's actually not really a score in this movie. It's really kind of just songs, but mostly beats that fit almost as a score. I'm really surprised as to how much I love this movie, and I hated that there's about to be 3 of these already. I'm going to give 8th Grade a 10. Crazy how last year, it took me until July, Dunkirk and War for Planet of the Apes, for me to give my first 10 of the whole year. I've had 3 already. And I don't want to seem like I have A24 bias also, you know, they also have Hereditary, but look, A24, I love you guys. You guys just make great movies. I'll see you guys later. I'm actually in a few minutes, in 20 minutes, I'm about to go drive over to go see Mission Impossible. I'm gonna edit this while I'm sitting there waiting for the movie to start. I'll see you guys later. I'll have that up as soon as possible. I'll see Sorry to Bother You also tomorrow. I'll get all the reviews up as soon as possible, okay? See you guys later. Peace.